evening. Come on in. Come on in. Brother Alan Wright, it's time. Let's go. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Mr. Bill and Miss Michelle, thank you. Barbara Kaufman is first today. Well, actually, Alan is first, and then Michelle is second. Barbara Kaufman is third. Gloria Wells is fourth. Good evening. Lita is fifth. Thank you. Linda Frazier is sixth. Brenda Ponda, wow. Brenda Ponda is seventh. Thank you so much. I'm trying something new today. I'm trying a microphone. Can y'all hear me all right? Tina is 8. Come on in. Come on in. Good to see Jennifer Davenport. She is 7th or 8th. Marion Jones, my cousin. Good to see you. Good to see the great Rosemary Mackey on with us. Thank you so much. Good to see you, Tina. Thank you for joining us. Can y'all hear me better now or no? Good to see Lily Reddick. Thank you for being on with us. Alexandria Nicole. Hey, good evening. Y'all come on in. Tia, thank God it is Friday. Yes. Thank you. Good to see Pastor Thurman Neal Tillman of the First African Baptist Church, even on vacation. Good to see you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Good to see Reverend Debbie Morris. And I am not telling you. I'm not telling you. I'm not telling you. Tara Harris, hey, good to see you. Good to see Mary Ann. Glad to have you on. Good to see Rick Lee from the ATL is in here. Good to see Dr. Annie Foskey, who is the Mayor Pro Tem of the city of Midway, Georgia, in Liberty County. Good to see you. Hey, Delandria. We have not seen Delandria Smith in a while, so good to see you. And Shayla Loadholder's on. Good to see you, Shayla. Hope you're behaving today. Barbara Askew, I have not seen in a while. I hope you are doing well. Thank you very much. Good to see Gloria Wells on with us. Good to see Jermaine Reed from Kansas City, Missouri on with us. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Good to see the griot, the storyteller, the wise Zane Beyond Words. Good to see you. Thank you. Trell Reed is on with us. Thank you. Daryl Harris, good evening to you. And Tina, that's the question, where I'm at. I'm somewhere. Pastor Tillman, I understand. I understand your connection is unstable, but I am glad that you have joined us as well. So can I assume that Lady LaWanda Tillman is on, or do I need to wait for her to come on for herself? Good to see Idell Biles on with us. Thank you. And of course, we already mentioned the great Alan Wright is on with us. Thank you. Good to see Monier from Ruin Thai Cuisine. Good evening to you. As well as Ann Morris. Thank you for joining us. Good evening, good evening, good evening. Sandra James is on with us. Thank you. And Olga, you have broken my heart this week. I needed you to stand up for me, and you did not. And I have a problem with that. I've cried my eyes out, Loto. We have to talk about that. It's been a lot of disrespect going on. Rain Candy, good to see you. Thank you. Karen Edmond is on. Thank you very much as well. David Minkowitz is on, and of course the aforementioned Pastor Thurman Tillman. Oh, this is LaWanda Tillman checking in on her husband's name. I guess we'll allow it because they're married, okay? I guess we'll allow it. Good to see you, Reverend Fonda Demetria Jackson on with us. Thank you so much. Michael Anthony is on with us. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Tira Harris, you called my office to ask me to be on the Nathan Gaskin show. Okay. I'm sure they'll get back to you. Alex Grant, what's happening? Good to see you. Good to see Gene Walker on, as well as Brother Keith Kimball checking in. Deanna Blige is on with us. Good to see Tammy Stone. Glad to have you, as well as Latasha Jarrett. Thank you all so much. We're going to go ahead and get into it in just a minute. As you know, I'm moving around. As you all know, I will tend to do. So come on in, come on in, come on in. We appreciate you joining us in our social connection world, emanating from Savannah, Georgia. Gene used to stay in Savannah, Georgia, and always appreciate everything I did. And thank you. You do stay in Hampton, South Carolina. That is my ancestral home, Hampton County. My grandmother, grandfather, my father are from Hampton County, South Carolina. So good people there. Carlitha, good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Good to see Maestro Spencer Ellis White III on with us, as well as Georgia Davis. Akeem McMichael is on. Good to see you, sir. As well, Sabrina Lovett Robinson has been missing in action for a while. Good to see Paige Monroe on. Snowy! Good to see Snowy, and glad to see our friends from the Greater Savannah Black Chamber of Commerce joining in. Dream is on. Hey, Dream, good to see you. I hope you are doing well. I have not seen you in quite a while. That's your mama and your grandmama fault. You need to fix that. Olga, you had my back the whole way. No, you didn't. You should have just shut that down. But we'll talk about it. Good to see Brother Harry Thompson on with us. Again, Gene Walker is on. Monica Holcomb is on with us. Good to see Aunt Ollie is on with us. Miss Toya Goody getting ready for that wedding. Hey, by the way, I have not RSVP for your wedding. Put me down for 2. I'm going to need 2 seats on that one. Everybody wants to be there. Alyssa Visser is a new resident, so welcome, Alyssa. We are glad to have you with us. Y'all do me a favor and let us welcome Alyssa. She's a new resident to our community, and so we want you to know how glad we are that you're here. So thank you very much. Good to see the Reverend Debbie Morris. My sister I haven't seen in a little bit, so I'm missing you. And you know I'm still a little hot about that other thing. Don't make me. Just don't make me. That's all I'm gonna say. Tell them folks don't get too comfortable over there. They're visiting. You already have someone to do those things for you. Lisa Wiggins, good to see you, as well as Sharon Renee Smith Taswell. Hello. Yes. Jean is Norma Jean. Okay, so you're Norma Jean Walker, so thank you for that. Miss Victoria Smith is on. Good to see you. Good to see Sister Barbara Foster. I saw your husband today, and he wanted me to let you know, or wanted to let me know, that when you're on, he's usually right next to you. So I'm going to say hello to the Reverend Lester Foster and Lady Barbara Foster. So again, the families that are on together stay together. So glad to have the Fosters with us. Karen Edmond is on with us as well. Thank you. Thank you, Jeremy Johnson. Thank you so much. We appreciate that. Yeah, I try not to bring the Brooklyn out. People don't like that. They don't like me when I go there. Good to see Beatrice Velasquez. Hola, como esta? And I hope you are doing well. Good to see Alderwoman Estella Edwards Shabazz representing Savannah's 5th District. Thank you for joining us. Dr. Mary Murray is on. I saw your husband this morning, so I am glad to see you. Hope you are doing well. Miss Strawberry is on as well. Thank you. Yes, Reverend. I'm sorry, Reverend Morris. I'm just, you, you already have somebody to do those things for you, and so they can fill in, but you already have a permanent person, and so don't make me act up. Don't push me, because I'm close to the edge. I'm trying not to lose my head. And that was a scripture from somewhere. But it's like a jungle sometimes. It makes me wonder how I keep from going under. Good to see my big brother, Kitty Roche, Pastor Kitty Roche. Good to see you. Thank you for joining us. Good to see Nikki Simpson on my unofficial spokesperson, press secretary on. She will say the things that I can't say. She will use the words that I won't use. Always good to see her. Good to see Kareem McMichael on. Thank you. Also, good to see Pat Rossiter. Thank you as well. And good to see Barbara Pinckney. I'm going to tell you about Barbara Pinckney in a minute. And you think being nice to me, Barbara's going to get you off. It's not going to get you off. I'm going to deal with you. So I'm going to take Barbara Pinckney and put Barbara Pinckney right here until the appointed time. I'm going to put it right there. That's going to be Barbara. That's a pen. Y'all remind me before I leave here to deal with Barbara, okay? Let me see what else. Annette Rowe, good evening to you. Thank you for joining us. Stoney, my beautiful niece, Cheyenne Stoney from Brooklyn, New York. She is on, and so I'm always glad to see her. Yes, Noe, yeah, Will Downer was here. Will Downer and I are both from Brooklyn. We went to the same high school. Amazing voice, and of course, he did an amazing job. Jean is a drug court graduate. You've been clean for 16 years. Norma Jean, congratulations. We're very, very proud of you. So, again, it's one day at a time, one day at a time. And Olga, again, I'm still dealing with that. So, Camilla is on. Wow, Camilla is on early as well. Thank you. Grace Orr is on. Thank you. Good to see you, as well as Helen Brown from Helen's podcast is on with us. Julia Bright Dinkins is on. Good evening. And yes, Barbara Pinckney, you are on the naughty list. I'm going to deal with you in just a moment. Kathy Grant, thank you for joining us as well. Reverend, you are right. It is in the lost books of the Bible. Emmanuel Lassiter, good to see you. Alberta Campbell is another one I'm going to deal with. Let me put Alberta next to Barbara. Remind me, y'all, to deal with Barbara and Alberta. Make sure I will be dealing with them tonight. We have to deal with them. So I'm going to go ahead and kick into it. And of course, I reserve the right to stop if I need to. And I will. So let's go ahead and get into it. We are going to start with, that's what I'm waiting for. That is what I'm waiting for. I am waiting for her. I'm waiting for her. I'm seeing that she's on. I'm just waiting for her to check in. So you were thinking like I was thinking. I'm waiting. And I'm sure she is coming. I'm waiting for her to come. Let's go ahead and deal with what we need to deal with first. Of course, let's deal with our, show some love to our lupus warriors, yes? All right, so lupus warriors, we're sending love out to our lupus warriors. All right, sending love out. And we do this because we recognize that there is power, not only in prayer, but in good thoughts, well wishes. And so we are sending out love to those that have lupus, but lupus don't have them. They struggle every single day, but we want them to know that we're thinking about them, we're praying for them, we're lifting them up. And so we call it out. To say that they continue to live. Good to see Lamb. Lamb is on. Good to see you. Thank you. Tam Reeves is in the house. Good to see you. Thank you for joining us. So we're dealing with that. Then we also, for those that are dealing with multiple sclerosis, let me see. Sclerosis. Good to see Angela Mack. Thank you for being on. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's see. Let me see. So we just lift up people. We know that prayer and good thoughts don't know boundaries. So we sing out love. No, she did not go to bed early because she's actually on. She just has not spoken yet. I've seen her. She clocked it. I just don't see her on yet. Amber! Good to see you, Amber. Good to see Mama Marsha on with us. Thank you. Again, we're also sending out love to those that are dealing with multiple sclerosis. We're lifting you up as well. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm just waiting. I'm just waiting for, Karina. Yeah, we love Karina. We do. Let me see. And I am Butine. Hey, Butine. Hope you're doing well. Thank you so much for being on with us. Now look at Gloria being all different. Yes, I'm different. Yes, I'm different. Being all different. Let me see. Good to see D. Tia Acker on with us. Hope you're doing well, ma'am. As well. Good to see Cynthia Moore. Good evening to you. Good to see Rockin'. Robin McDaniel Beck is on from Kansas City, Missouri. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Let me see. I'm trying to be kind. I'm just waiting on something. It's gonna happen. Sitting out for those that are dealing with autism. Not only those that are dealing with autism, those that are caretakers of those with autism. We're lifting them up as well, making sure people know that we're thinking about them. We appreciate their efforts, and although some days are rough, we know the trouble does not last always, right? So we're doing that, and so thank you all for sending out that love, because we have to remember that people struggle, right? People struggle and people go through, and they often think they are alone. Good to see Pat King. Thank you so much for joining us. People think they're alone in their struggle, and they're not alone in their struggle. We are here with them. We're here caring for them. We're here standing beside them. And so we lift them up now. Good to see Dr. Bay is on. Our resident physician is on. So thank you, ma'am. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well on the West Coast, and I hope you're taking care of yourself as you keep other people well. Good to see Charlotte Parr. Thank you, Charlotte. Thank you for joining us. We're glad that you're with us. And then, I think finally, let me see. All right. Hey, we got Rick and Chris is on. Hey, good to see Rick and Chris both on. Thank you. Here she is. There it is. Hold up. So Casey is on. Terry is on. Ladies and gentlemen, James Holmes, good to see you. Mother Sadie is in the house. Ladies and gentlemen, Sadie Campbell this week turned 102 years old. 102 years old. Good to see Albernia. Casey, she turned 102 years old. Let us show some love to the Queen Mother of Friday Night Live. This week is 102 years old. 102 years old, and we are showing some love. Hey, Tan Evans, good to see you. 102 years old, and I will tell you that she remains an awesome blessing to all of us. So let me tell you what happened. Let me go ahead and deal with it now. Good to see you, Kim. So I get a call this week, right? And when I got the call, it was Mama Sadie. Now, Mama Sadie at the time is 101 years old. I have a 101-year-old lady calling me to invite me to her birthday brunch because her daughters, Barbara Pinckney, right? And I'm saying Barbara in particular, but there's a bunch of them. It's Barbara, Heisman off to her. Yeah, they all came and didn't invite me. They did not invite me. And so she calls me because she wanted to make sure that I made it to her birthday. Alverna and Angela and Barbara. And so I was in a meeting. Across town doing a tour, and I left. Conrad, you are absolutely welcome. And I came to come and sit with the 102-year-old Mother Sadie Campbell. And she sang to me. She was looking all pretty. And she had her a wonderful time. And so I wanted to make sure that we all had the opportunity. She told me she was coming on Friday Night Live. She is here. Margie, good to see you. And so I wanted to make sure we send some love to our Queen Mother, Sadie Campbell. 102 years, has never looked so good. Her mind is better than mine. And she is such a sweet spirit. And she remembered when she first met me. That's how sharp her mind is. Shauna, thank you. Good evening. Again, I wanted to make sure, good to see Dr. Patricia West. I wanted to make sure that we gave the Queen her due. Good to see Cynthia Johnson on as well. When I get to be 102, I want my mind to be like Mother Sadie's. And so we're sending some love to Mother Sadie Campbell on her 102 birthday, and she's already planning 103. So I am rebuking Barbara Pinckney and Alverna Campbell. I am rebuking them because they should have called and told me. But no, their 101-year-old mama had to call me. Good to see you, Kim. To let me know that Mother Campbell, she had to call me and let me know she wanted me to come to her birthday. And so I came to her birthday. So, and it was great. It was wonderful to see her. And I just want you to know how much of a blessing she is, not only to me, but to all of us. She is a blessing to our community. And she prays for me. I know she does. She encourages me. I know she does. And so happy birthday, Mother Sadie Campbell. I want you to know, we love you. And as E. Larry McDuffie used to say, we love you a bushel and a peck and a lot of kisses around the neck. So happy birthday. Good to see you. Joyce Wright is on with us as well. And there y'all are. Alverna, y'all coming up with excuses. You didn't call. If you had called, then you would have known whether I answered the phone. I would have answered the phone because I knew it was coming up to her birthday. Good to see Connie Brown on. Thank you. Ernestine Frazier, thank you as well. And so don't come with that. So Barbara and Alverna are in they're in timeout. Okay, they're in timeout. They're in timeout. But we're sending love out to Mother Sadie Campbell, the Queen Mother of Friday Night Live. We love you, we love you, we love you. Let's go on back into this, sitting out depression, because you know what? Life is hard. You think about Mother Sadie, when you live 102 years, you buried most of the people that were your contemporaries, people you went to high school with, right? It's hard. And so if you're depressed, we want you to know we're thinking about you, we're praying for you. Trouble don't last always, and storms come, storms go. You hang in there. Tough times don't last, tough people do. Good to see Bishop Daniel Boyd. I had a chance to see Bishop Boyd this morning. Emmanuel is in the house from Bryan County. Good to see my good friend. Good to see you, Bishop. Thank you so much as well. Marlene, thank you. I'm glad that you're on with us. Dina is on as well. Thank you. Mama Julia has joined us. Mama Julia, it is Mama Sadie's 102 birthday. So I'm blaming Alberta, Angela, and Barbara. Y'all are all in the doghouse. Somebody could have called and told me, but she had to call me. At 101 years old, she called me. Margarita, thank you. Miss Layla and Nett Mitchell is on. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So let's go ahead and get into it, ladies and gentlemen. Let me just remind you, this week right here is week number 334. 334 straight weeks of Friday Night Live. 334 weeks. Every single Friday we have been on for 2,338 days. Every single Friday for 6 years and 4 months. Every single Friday for the last 76 months. Where I've been, you have been also. Congratulations. We are stuck like Chuck. We are together. Happy week number 334 for Friday Night Live. As Julia said, we can't stop, won't stop. We're not going to stop. And thank you so much for being such a blessing to our community. Thank you for building a community. Many of you have never met anybody, right? So thank you. Thank you. Good to see Patricia Richardson on as well. Thank you. Glad to have you again. So much to be able to talk about. So 2 quick things I want to talk about, and then, of course, we'll leave it open if you have any questions. So the first thing I want to talk about is yesterday the city council had a monster meeting. It was 70 some odd agendas, right? Shauna, old tax building. It's not gonna be nothing right now. It's just tearing it down. Talking about the old IRS building in Telfair Square. They're just tearing it down. So I wanted you all to know this is that we kept our millage rate the same. We had to advertise it as an increase because we did not adopt the rollback rate. But our rate is the same. Since I've been mayor 6 years, we have reduced your taxes twice. We have never raised your taxes, your tax rate since I've been mayor. Good to see Sultan on. Good to see Angela Bassett on. Good to see Regina Young. Thank you. We have never raised your taxes. We reduced it twice. It is the same rate that has been since 1987. And that's important to know. The same rate that you pay now is the same rate that you paid in 1987. What has changed and what lets your value increase sometimes, makes your tax bill increases, that your property is more valuable. But we don't control valuation, but we do control the taxation. And so I'm proud of our city that we've been able to maintain the same tax rate and reduce it twice. Again, we're not the only taxing entity. It is the city, it's the county, it's the school board, and it's CAT that creates your tax bill. But we control what we control. Good to see Maisha Baker on. Thank you for joining us. We control the part that we are able to control. So that was the first thing. Today also, this morning, got a call. We had some shot spotter call, I guess, from Beach High School. It wasn't anybody shot, but it was our technology. The shot spotter technology indicated there was a shot. Police got there very quickly. Some kids ran into the school, and we were able to apprehend all of them, as I understand it. And so, Angelique, good to see you. Again, that technology works, and we'll figure it all out between the Savannah Police Department and the Savannah Chatham School Police. But people got to watch their kids and know what their kids are engaged in, what their kids are involved in. This was a shot spotter call, but this could have easily been somebody getting shot. And the question goes, where did you get the gun from? Where did you get the gun from? Again, there have been plenty of days I get to school, I get home, and I find out my bag was looked into. And I had no expectation of privacy being in my parents' house. So Again, this is a new school year, and parents, you can't do the same old thing that you've done the same old way, right? You have to do it in new ways, and so we have to make sure we're on top of our kids and we know what they are doing. So that's it. I wanted to talk about that as well. Also, I think for those of you, I'll be speaking at the First African Baptist Church on this Sunday at 10 a.m. I go there annually. Pastor Tillman allows me, and I've been doing this now for, probably somewhere near 15 years or so. Coming there in August during his sabbatical month. And so First African always treats me really nice. So if you're in the neighborhood, I will be at First African Baptist Church this Sunday at 10 a.m. If you are not busy, come on by. I promise I won't be long. Good to see Brother Henry Lee Perry. Thank you so much for joining us. And then the last thing I wanted to kind of lift up tonight was something that I've been really watching that's really been very interesting to me. And I'm going to set it up and then I'm going to tell you my thoughts about it. Good to see Chief Gene Harley. I love saying that, Chief. I hope you're doing well. Thank you for your service over in Thunderbolt. Good to see Audrey King. We have not seen Audrey King in a bit. I thought she had forgotten about us, but thank you so much for joining us, Audrey. Georgia Power is in the house. Do you have your power? So what I wanted to lift was this, and I've only paid very passing attention to this. Well, hey, Carolyn, this guy comes to town, and this guy is supposedly a food critic. He calls himself a food critic. Well, we have food connoisseurs that come to Savannah all of the time. He also describes himself as a content creator. And for those of you who don't know, these are individuals who use social media to create content that ultimately they get paid for. So they'll have stuff on, and you wonder why people put stuff on social media so much. Hey, Kathy, good to see you. Is because when they put it on, people pay them to put it on because they are also able to advertise stuff through their platforms. That's why you see people on here and they're talking all day and they're doing all that kind of stuff. I want you to know that I do not, I'm a content creator, I guess, because I create a lot of content. I do not get paid. I do not get paid. I do not get paid any way, shape, or form from Facebook for Friday Night Live. Maybe I should, but I do not. I do not receive any funds whatsoever for that. But some people who do, they get on there and they talk, they do all these videos because if they get enough likes, people will gravitate toward their page and the advertisers pay for that. Good to see Lenore on. And so this guy comes to Savannah and he goes to a couple of restaurants. He goes to the Sisters of the New South. And he's trashing them essentially. And many of us know Sisters of the New South, and we've eaten there. It's one of our businesses. And he's not complimentary about that at all. And then, he keeps making videos of him trashing first Sisters of the New South. And then, hey, good to see the Honorable Glenda Jones. Then he starts trashing Savannah because, of course, because we love the Seaport, y'all go on his page and y'all gonna tell him about his behind. Well, the key to that is this, is that you think you're giving him a piece of your mind, when in effect, what you are doing is you're giving him content. You are driving people to his page. And so when you tag his name, when you are saying stuff and you going off, I got him told. No, he likes that kind of stuff because that drives content to his page. And I'm saying this, is that we have to be very, very careful about how we let people manipulate us. Good to see Leonard Young on. Be careful about how we let people manipulate us and our thoughts and our actions. Hey, Angie Scott. The reality is he probably doesn't give a good god doggone about Savannah. However, he recognizes that because who we are and how strong we feel about our city, that we will get on here and we're going to tell him off. He don't care that we're telling him off. He don't care that we're dragging him because it drives content to his page, which he translates into money for him. The best way you deal with content creators is that you ignore them. And you never, ever, never, ever, never, ever, ever, never, ever, never, ever, never, ever, never, never, ever, ever. You never, ever, ever, ever comment on their page. Which is why when people come on my page, they got a bunch of stuff to say. You never see me going to their page because I'm not going to drive my algorithms. I'm not driving my content. I'm not driving my followers to them. See, when I post on your page, I am giving you credibility. And so therefore, I'm not going to give you credibility by posting on your page, which is why sometimes people will say stupid stuff because they want you to be able to respond. If you want me to respond, you're going to say it on my page, and then you're going to get what you get. I don't bother nobody. You all know that. But if you come for me and I did not send for you, you're going to get what you get. But you're going to get what you get on my turf and not on your turf. So don't do it. Because when y'all stop commenting on his page, when you stop tagging him, then he will go away. If you want him to go away, you let him go away by ignoring him. Because those of us that like Sisters of the New South are going to continue going to the Sisters of the New South. I don't even know if that food was from Sisters of the New South. I don't know. He said it was from there, but I mean, I've gone there and I've had decent experiences. And this is a business that is now expanding out on the South Side, so obviously they can't be doing all that bad. You don't let people come in your city and talk bad about your city, right? Now, if we talking bad about each other, if y'all talking bad about me, that's fine. I mean, you have the right to be able to do that. But y'all are not going to let somebody else come in and talk bad about me. You understand what I'm saying? And so don't let nobody do that. Don't let nobody do that. So I don't even know who this cat is. And I have resisted giving him any type of response because at the end of the day, he is not going to use me, and then somebody responds and then he's posting that people do that. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. One of my favorite quotes is a quote from Carter G. Woodson, and it says this: if you can control a man's thinking, you don't have to worry about his actions. When you determine what a man shall think, you don't have to concern yourself about what he will do. If you make a man feel that he is inferior, you don't have to compel him to accept an inferior status, for he will seek it himself. Right? If you can make a man feel that he is an outcast, you don't have to order him to the back door. He will go without being told. And if there is no back door, the very nature of the man will demand that you build a back door. You hear what I'm saying? If you control a man's thinking, you don't have to worry about his actions because you control his thinking. And so for many of you who ask me how I deal with that is that they don't control my thinking. So therefore they don't control my actions. You're not going to get me to act out of character for many things. Now, you mess with a mama, you might have some problems. There's a small group of people, very small group of people that I will tell you right now, and I'm very clear about who they are. There'll be a problem if you mess with them. there will be a problem because I will act out of character. You will catch something, and I will probably catch a case. But for the most part, you can't control my thinking, so therefore you can't control my actions, right? And so what Carter G. Woodson has said so much, many of us give so much credence to people and what people say. And the fact of the matter is that you have to know who you are. Who does God say that you are? Who do you say that you are? Because at the end of the day, I have one life to live. And at the end of the day, although I answer to 150,000 people right now, at the end of the day, there's only one person that I have to answer to. And so you can't let people control your thinking, because if they control your thinking, they control your actions. And if don't let people make you feel inferior, because if you make a person feel inferior, then in their life, they will seek inferior status. And if you make somebody feel like they're an outcast, right, then, the fact is you don't have to order them to the back door, because he's going to go to the back door, right? That's the truth of it. That's the truth of it. Be careful. There is power of life and death in the tongue. And the reality is that, some people are speaking death over your life right now. And what I'm asking you all to do as mayor of this city, since they want to come and trash one of our businesses, the best thing we can do is I want you over the next 7 days to find a way to go to the Sisters in the New South and buy something. Buy something, or go by there and give them an encouraging word. Can you do that for me? Because I'm going to go there, I'm going to get me some food. And I want you to make sure that you go over and you encourage them. You see what I'm saying? When people speak death, you go back and you speak life to them. Because could you imagine somebody's dragging you? And I have been in that place when people have had all these things to say about me. This is the time when I want to know who my friends are. And you don't let nobody come into your house and drag people in your house. If you have an issue with food at the Sisters of the New South, then you share it with them. And I will tell you, the Browns have been very responsive. We have used them for city stuff, and their food was fine. How many of you will do that for me? Sisters of New South, right on Skidaway Road. I want you to go there. If you just go there and buy a piece of cornbread. Good to see you, Lance. If you go by there and just say, hey, just want to let you know, I think you're doing a good job. See, we have to be able to take that power that someone tried to take away from us and put that power back in. And that's what I'm asking you all to do. Because we've all been in that place. We've all been in that place where someone tried to drag you, make you feel less than. And I want you to tell them that the mayor sent you to do it. Okay? I want you to tell them the mayor sent you to do it. Because we're not going to let anybody come into our city and drag our city. Angelo, what would I say to a person if someone asked me why I should move to Savannah, Georgia? Because they have a mayor that don't play, and they have people who will love the hell out of you. That's why. Savannah, Georgia is a phenomenal place. I chose Savannah. And as a result, Savannah has chosen me. And so please, please, if you get the opportunity to do so, we can reverse this curse. And I want us to do it. Thank you, Marlene. I appreciate that. I want you to go by Sisters of the New South. I don't know when their new facility opens out on the south side, but I want you to go by there. I want you to show some support to them. I want you to let them know I sent them by, buy you a lunch, buy you a dinner. Let's support them. Let's support them. Let's lift them up. And I will tell you that this content creator will go to another city and do that there. Because see, light always erases darkness. Always erases darkness. Always erases darkness. And we can start speaking life into situations. We can start speaking light into situations. We can do that. We have the power of that. We are beings of immense power and immense strength. We have the power to brighten someone's day, and we have the power to destroy someone's day. Oh, it's already open, Terry? Hey, Christiana, good to see you. Jessica Lightboard is on with us. Good to see you as well. Good to see Pastor Andre Osborne at First Tabernacle Baptist Church. Yeah, it's crazy work. Pastor Osborne, do me a favor. You know, First Tab is about it. Send First Tab over there to Sisters of the New South. All right? Sabrina said the food was great. Let's go over there and let's show them that what the devil meant for bad, that we meant it for the good. It's for the good. And you don't have the right, the authority, nor the position to come into our city, right? And to try to trash one of our businesses. We're not going to stand for it. We're not having it. Hey, Chamirico, good to see you. Smoking Egg, oh, I didn't know that. So Dr. Patricia West says the Smoking Egg, another great restaurant right off of Ageechee Road. And so let's go over there, the Smoking Egg. Tell them, the mayor sent you. And you're going over there to buy something. You're going over there to eat because we're going to reverse these curses. We're not going to let people do that. We're not going to let people do that to us. Christina, what type of help you needed? Small tour company. We're not going to let people do that, right? Angela wants to know what are some of the things I want to do before leaving office. That is to continue to Savannah as a safe, environmentally healthy, and economically thriving community for all. To continue to make sure to do as much as I can, wherever I can, to lift people wherever I can, to continue to tell the story of Savannah, a city that is historic but not historical, and to go from here across the state, all over our community. So Christina says she gives food tours. So Christina, drop your information into the chat, and y'all support Christina. Golden Frowns, too many other things to worry about. I get to worry about what I want to worry about, Golden. I worry about what I need to worry about, and I worry about everything. And today I'm worrying about this. So if you don't like it, sorry. Ernestine, you'll go over there. Thank you very much. We appreciate it. But yeah, that's what we're going to do. That's what we're going to do. Christina's going to put that information over there. I love the Smoking Egg. And you know what? Many of y'all know I'm a New Yorker, so I really I was not really exposed to oxtails. I kind of thought oxtails is kind of country. And I went to the Smoking Egg and had oxtails, and I was, look, I had the bone in my mouth getting the oxtails. Angela, the Smoking Egg is right off of Ageechee Road. It's in a shopping center. If you're coming from downtown, you make a left and you get right over there into that. So. Christina says, what will we do about the DNA? I don't know what you mean about the DNA. But yeah, I wanted to talk about that today. So I have a few minutes. If there's anything you want to lift up, please. There are places I go sometimes and the food is not to my liking. You let them know about it, right? And Jessica is saying the same thing. You say something, and they'll fix it. But to get up here and try to slam somebody, that is not right. So, Chimerico said your mom took a picture. I think I remember that. So thank you. Angela wants to know why I continue to live in Savannah when I leave office. Yes. Now I might be all over the place, but Yes, I mean, you know, I've chosen Savannah. I have a house here that's almost paid for, so um, I love this city. I love its people. I believe in this people. I believe in the wonderful things. And you know what? Savannah, even with all the things that need to be done, is still a lot better than most people, which is why most cities, which is why we have people coming here from all over the country, finding out what we've known all along, that Savannah is a freaking phenomenal city. Good to see Lahoma Scott on. Thank you very much. Are there any questions? All right, so here it is. So Barbara Pinckney says, on behalf of the Campbell family, they apologize for the neglect. They were reprimanded by Mother Sadie. It won't happen again. Make sure. Don't be sorry. Be careful. Be careful, Barbara. Be careful, Iverna. Be careful, Angela. Be careful. Don't be sorry. Be careful. Shoot. And make sure I know when 103 comes up. Thank you. You know, I'm going to get, matter of fact, we need to get Mama, we need to figure out a way to get her on so everybody get a chance to see and meet Mother Sadie. So let's talk about that. Let's figure out how we can do that. Maybe one of y'all have to come over and we get her on Friday Night Live so she can talk to everybody. Good to see Brother Richard Dinkins and Joya Dinkins on. The Dinkins family is with us as well. Junie, good to see you. Hope you're doing well. And I look forward to welcoming you to Savannah for our family reunion next year. Joy and Honest. Hey, Joy and Honest. Hey, hope y'all are doing well. Hope you're doing well in school. Smoking Egg is amazing. Nancy wants to know who you can contact for information for a future park in New Hampstead. You can contact, if it's a city side, you can contact our Parks and Recreation Department. Treen, thanks for being a stand-up mayor. And who do I say about broken meters on Bay Street? Just call 311. Call 311 and report them, and we will get them fixed. Get them fixed. Karen is here because it's a great city. Thank you very much. We appreciate that. And there's a sinkhole at 24 East Bryant Street. I was there yesterday. I rode by 24 East Bryant Street. I rode by there yesterday. That's the block that's the block on the side of Bank of America, right? So just call 311. I rode by there, I think yesterday. I didn't see any hole there. Yeah, thank you, Christiana. Yeah, I want you to go over to Sisters in the New South. I want you to go to Smoking Egg. I want you to support them. I want you to tell them the mayor sent you. I want you to buy something from them. I want you to give them a word of encouragement. Thank you. Dotan says, Israel loves me. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Thank you, Dotan. Treen, again, just call 311. 311 is the number to call for anything involving the city of Savannah. 311 is the number to call. So are there any questions or anything I can answer for you tonight? Again, I just wanted to lift. You said it's gotten so bad, you walk and called them 3 times. Inbox me the reference number they gave you. If you called them 3 times, they gave you a reference number, inbox me the reference number, okay? So go ahead and do that for us. What updates can I give on the road work in the city? Well, we're doing a big repaving project out at the Highlands. This is not in, not instead of, this is in addition to the work that's going on widening Benton and Highlands Boulevard. That is a major road project that's going on right now. And so we're repaving that road, and then we're ultimately widening that road with about $100 million between the city of Savannah, SPLOST money, also the state of Georgia, and the city of Port Woodworth. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Christina, just call 311. You only send me the reference number that you did when you reported it, okay? So anybody else? It's Friday night in the greatest city on earth, Vincent Smalls. You need a canal cleared Vincent, just give me the reference number and let me follow up, okay? They have the canals on the schedule, but because of the new stormwater fee, we will now have a dedicated staff to clean canals. So just go ahead and get that to me. Catherine Grant, good to see you. Brother Keith Campbell, I will. Thank you. Sabrina, yes, we are widening Benton and Highlands. It will probably be a couple of years before it's done because it's a major, major project. But in the meantime, we are repaving it because the street is in bad shape. Christina, yes, they will give you a reference number. You can call them and just ask them for your reference number. When you call them, tell them that you called in before. They'll have a report of that. Ask them for your reference number or your tracking number, and they will get that to you. Okay? Hold on one second. Hey.
Hey, sir.
Hey.
Really quick.
Yeah.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, we had a walk-in Camel Hospital, 18-year-old, shot in the leg.
Mm.
We were able to determine that happened over Emily Drive.
Hold on a second. Hold on, Chief. Confirmation, Vincent, inbox me that. All right, inbox me that. Okay, inbox me, and we'll get that taken care of. Okay. All right. So my chief is calling me, so I gotta run. But ladies and gentlemen, thank you all for being on Friday Night Live. Thank you for being amazing citizens. Thank you for what you do in the greatest city on earth. No, I love you all. There's nothing you can do about it. We live in a great city, not a perfect city, and we're getting better every day. So God bless you all. Good night, and we'll see you next week. Thank you, Mother Sadie. Happy 102nd birthday.